the game has started. Oh, over here we have...
Stay curious.
Ooh, that was the sexiest way you could ever say curious. Can you do it? Say it like she did, Artosis.
Curious.
Curious. And there's Curious now, getting ready for this game. In the upper right, our Terran player.
MarineKing, Sprite!
Wow.
All right, wow, that is actually...
A lot of fans for MarineKing here.
I thought somebody died in the studio when that scream came out.
Well,
why do you laugh at me, Artosis?
I don't know, man. Just do.
You know I'm an SN.
What's SN?
Sensitive nerd.
Are you now?
I'm such a sensitive nerd, I have to say SN.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm not an SN.
You're not an SN?
I'll leave that to some guy who rages on the forums. Oh, look at this art. Whoa, whoa, I'm not even getting to take all that in. For Finland. You know what's I'm actually surprised at how many Finnish people we have coming down here.
Yeah, dude.
I'm always surprised by that. She's hiding back there.
And they always finish the show. They never leave early.
And they always cross the finish line.
Oh, man. I feel a particularly goofy snipe for some reason.
Their favorite part of a fish is the fin.
All right.
All right, so the drone is moving out, doing a little bit of harassment here. Not all Zerg players scout with the drone right away. Some just be overlord. Depends on positions and stuff like that.
Well, we do have a wall in going up. A gas is being made as well. Will it be at Reactored Hellions? I think probably Tasteless, as that is the build. The build of builds.
That is the build of builds.
It's the build we always see. That's for sure.
And for those of you guys at home who are not, trying to learn Terran, that's definitely a good build to use. Is the Reactored Hellion build? It allows you to control the map and punish the few things that Zerg really has an edge in early on.
You stop creep tumors, you kill off Zerglings, you have the map control, as Tasa said, and you can get an expansion up really quick off it. But no, MarineKing's going all in.
He's all in.
All in.
All in. All in.
3 barracks.
You know what's amazing, actually, Artosis, is the fact that we can cast for hours, controlling our voice, but we can't sing to save our lives.
That's actually so true. We are like the worst singers
We are the worst
I've ever
singers.
heard.
Friends like take us to karaoke bars when we're drunk, think it's going to be fun, and like I sing It's My Life by Bon Jovi
every time.
once,
and then I always sing Avril Lavigne, like one of her songs, normally Girlfriend.
Oh yeah, you do sing Girlfriend.
That's one of my favorite ones to sing. Because I can sing it to like a Korean guy, and they like just get all uncomfortable and laughy. It's all funny. But yeah, it's amazing how terrible we are, because
we're terrible at singing.
It's actually, and we're
never going to be able to form that hip hop group we wanted to form.
We've never actually been with anyone and not been the worst.
Yeah,
us too, in some order.
Yeah,
I think we trade off who's the worst.
I think I might be worse than you, actually.
No, yeah, actually. Well, yeah. I do it with like more passion, but I'm more just yelling into the mic.
I'm actually just like trying to sing, and it's just garbage. Yeah. It's like ear garbage. That's what it is. It's like you can't even recycle that ear garbage.
Ouch. Well, we have 3 barracks, 1 with a reactor, and a tech lab getting siege tanks.
Push.
I mean, it's going to be hard to scout. He's not really going to know what's going on with it. See those Zerglings? They don't see anything.
They don't know.
They see 1 barracks. That's all they saw.
It's actually funny how that factory is like so just barely out of sight.
Oh yeah, MarineKing, he knows. He knows stasis. The wool hasn't been pulled over his eyes.
And it's that itchy kind of wool too.
Yeah. Stuff keeps you warm though, man. I'll tell you that. Just killing off a few of the Zerglings, keeping the creep spread down. It's all important.
It's pretty smart because right now, Curious's mode of thinking is probably one where he's just like, okay, deny the Hellions from getting up my ramp, deny that. So he's okay. He's willing to sacrifice Zerglings. But the truth of the matter is, a push is coming that he's going to have every Zergling possible to stop. So he could be in trouble, even that small number of Zerglings he lost.
Well, he is getting a Baneling Nest. No layer yet. Getting a second gas as well. A bunch of Lings are on the way, but this is going to be so many Marines, Siege Tanks, and Hellions. This is like an insane unit composition. It's going to be very unexpected. In fact, a bunch of SCVs are going to come as well, Tasteless.
Uh-oh.
6 SCVs. bunkers, repair, all sorts of stuff, buffering sometimes. He's just clearing out Zerglings so that Curious actually doesn't know what's going on, but Curious is making nothing but Zerglings right now, so he knows something is up.
That's smart to put the Spine Crawler up there.
Yeah, that's
nice
a
move.
Beautiful spot, in fact.
It is beaut. All right, he's just going to have to go up there and try to kill that. Uh-oh. Here come the Zerglings now, attacking, surrounding the Marines. The Spinecrawler's still not dead until I finish that sentence.
But that was still part of the sentence.
Yeah, it's still part of the sentence. There was a period there, not a comma.
Popping out, and the Siege Tanks in siege right now. This is going to make it a lot harder for those slow Banelings. Curious morphing a ton of Banes right now. Some of them will be taken out by these Marines. MarineKing with a very tricky little rush here, Tasteless. This is quite technical. It's actually like a bludgeoning technical rush, in fact.
Well, you know, it's smart because it tampers with the way that people see the metagame in Starcraft 2. They're going to think that this is one of these pushes where, they think with the Hellions it's going to be quick to span. Hold that thought.
The Baneling's actually doing a great job, and a Zergling flank as well.
And he should get the Siege Tank here. Yeah, he absolutely will.
Wow. Curious.
Nice save there by Curious. Had he not gotten those Siege Tanks, the attack would have continued.
Yeah, that was actually, and he's still got 30 drones. In fact, let's take a look. Only 4 workers were killed during that. So that was actually amazingly done. But there is another... Oh, wait a minute. Actually, no workers of Curious's were killed. Those are 4 SCVs killed. So this is actually becoming kind of interesting here. Curious just continuing to make units, getting ready for this next phase of the rush. These Marines do not have stim. In fact, they don't even have combat shield.
All right, this part might be a little bit scary, especially if he peeks up there and hits the Banelings when they're morphing.
No, this is a lot of units.
Yeah. And, you know, with the SCVs, they can repair, they can take the damage when they come in here. Here they are now. This the hatchery getting low. He has to attack at this moment. And talk about a not impactful attack there.
Yeah.
And if he loses this hatchery, it should basically be GG. Zerg has to have 2 bases. Always one more base than the opposing player.
Well, it looks like this is probably going to be a Tasteless. I mean, he doesn't have any tech coming, no mutas. He has layer tech, but not even getting any upgrades with it. Of course, he can't. He's just making nothing but units non-stop. And there's just too much cost efficiency from MarineKing.
Look at these poor drones. No, I wish I was a building when I grew up.
Oh, you'd be dead still if you're at the natural.
That's true. It was more of an ambition thing.
Yeah. Well, completely.
I'd say suspect GG expect GG anytime soon here, guys.
Just a second, for sure. 13 kills on one Hellion, 6 on the other, and GG.
GG.
MarineKing taking down Curious.
Smart strategy, and as you can see, MarineKing, he's that emotional player.
Yeah, he's very
that guy
happy
who's like, all right, thank God. Now I just have to take out one more player, and I'm going to be moving up in Code S. But he's not done yet. This is the group from Hell, Artosis.
That is right. And, well, he's going to go up against MVP next, and that's hard. But, of course, we all want to see that. Can MarineKing take the game off MVP? Because normally, not really, no. You know, 2 of the finals that MVP won were taken off of MarineKing. So I think that MVP is probably going to ride him into shore like a surfboard.
Probably.
That's sorry.
Even if MarineKing is a tsunami, he's still going to be like, you know, that song they play when they surf. You know what I'm talking about. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. I'm not going to defend that joke. So we're going to go to our 3rd game today, coming up here in a little bit. Look, I think MarineKing can get out of this group. But, look, that strategy he did, that's a strategy that's based off just tricking your opponent because your opponent's smart. He expects a certain set of things, and you deviate from that norm.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, he ran around with the Hellions and really messed with the mind of Curious. The rush came out, and he had removed enough Zerglings. Curious felt something was going on, which shows how smart he is, but just didn't have what he needed to actually crush it. So,
what are you going to do?
You're going to go into the next match against Alive and see if you can win there.
That's what you have to do. Now, I think with Alive against Curious, tell me if you think I'm wrong. I think Alive is better than Curious.
This is a very good question. These 2, I think, are of the same exact vein. They've both been used a lot in Team League. Not necessarily the same exact skill, but the same vein of These guys are so good in practice.
Okay.
Who will win when it comes to the big stage?
We're going to find out soon after a 5-minute break. I'll see you guys soon.